Hi everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Life, Season 3, Episode 63 with me, Cid. And last episode we did a little bit of building down there and we started working on some Atlantean ruins. Now, all of the ruins are not going to be as complete as that. Some are going to be, just a few walls, bits and pieces, maybe a bit of roof, rubble and whatever. But we're taking a break from that today because this is buildy and I need to go and do something different. Now, one of the things we need for this is prismarine. We need quite a bit of prismarine. Now, we've got the prismarine essence plant, and that works really well for the most part. But it's quite slow, and you still have to craft all in. It's just a pain. And I've kind of been wanting for a while to do a guardian farm. For this thing. Now we have over this way, let me just use the power, you know what I mean, it's not far at all, look, it's here, a ocean monument, and believe it or not, we've already cleared this ocean monument out, because this is the one we did way back when we got those seeds. So what I would like to do, let me just pop you there for now, is, and they're going to get old really, really quickly. So let's just cut back on the amount of that we have to put up with. And we'll pop you down as well because we'll need one of those. And then what we need to do is bug out, let them all despawn, come back, and hopefully that torch will give us a little bit of freedom and a little bit more stuff. And there's another nice ruin down there, look. There we go, log, oh, there we go. Yeah, so the idea is simply let's go. I mean, I've gone far enough away, we'll find out. Yeah, so it seems to have worked. Got rid of the bulk of them. We've got a thing here we can go in, so I'm going to use Cub Fan's design for a guardian farm. In the first instance, we're going to start off with a vanilla farm-ish, and then we are going, probably a good idea not to hang around down there. What is that? Raw calamari, okay, yeah. Because of course they killed that. Yeah, so Cub Fan's design, which is a wallless, drainless farm, but we are going to strip this out as well. So I brought a whole load of dirt with me to start off with. We'll get rid of you and you and you and you and you. And that could go back in there for now. So we need to be, the front is 14 this way, so we're going to come from this point, we're going to go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, so that's that way. And this is well, it's probably fair to say that this is a classic design. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. Now I'll be interested, once we've built it and got it working, if we can improve it through the power of right, this has got to be 16, by the way, from this side. 16. The easiest way of counting 16, just put 16 blocks down. So it's 16 by, so it should be 32 by 36 is the dimensions we're aiming for. And then we just need to fill this in and go around. Then there's going to be a wall on the side, it's going to be glass, and everything's going to be wonderful. Now, I haven't got everything we need with us in the first instance to do this, because I'm going to need a whole load of soul sand. But my first thought was just to try and get the water channels built, because this is a heavily fence gate. I think that's probably a fair description. A heavily fence gate design. double. Of course, the other advantage to this is it will double up as a XP farm. So, you know, bonuses all around, really. Always find the good in things. That's the... And I'm going with the minimum size of Cub's design. In his video, he does say you can go bigger. I really don't see the point, because, again, I'm not going mad with this. And the other thing is, it's mainly, well, as part of this will be involved digging all of that out, and well, let's be honest, that's going to be interesting in its own right. But we'll get it, and it will all be good and fine and great and wonderful. What we'll do is we'll pop a piece of that there. I don't think I need to worry about this while I've got that torch in place, so I'm going to fill this. Oh, hello! I'm going to fill this in, and I shall be back in a second. All right, first step done. We've got the shape in. This is the front of it, which lines up with the front of the temple. I've got my torch embedded down there, and there is a conduit down there as well. So moved everything back here. Next thing is let's make some gates. This is going to make quite a lot of gates, but that's fine. We can do that and that. That should make me 32. And do the same again. So looks like I get 64 gates per set, which is okay. And I realised I could just whack these in as 64s. Yeah, this is, we missed a block over there. This is a bit of a weird one. So it's all about fence gates and water flows and water source blocks, because what we want is to basically create 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's right. So a whole bunch of fence gates, 8 long, 4 wide, channel running down the middle. Simple. And then we're going to go here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the next bit up, I really should have brought a bit of scaffolding with me. Well, dirt. He's going to go up, and then we're basically going to create this large. Actually, that's not what I wanted to do, is it? I wanted to do that. So we're going to come back this way. 1, 2, 3. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oops, not there though. So we've got this pattern. We're going to have the underside of this is going to be filled with water. So that's all good. We can do that. To be fair, I'll do that with a bucket rather than ice, but for some of the other ones I brought some ice just to make life a little bit easier. And we'll get this locked down and in. So let me get a whole load of these fence gates in, and I'll be back with you in a mo. I'm going to need more wood, and I'm going to need more glass. I've got 3 stacks of fence gates left, but I've gone through so much timber already just doing this. I mean, this is about 12 stacks of oak, 12, maybe 14 stacks of oak, something crazy like that. And we're definitely going to need a lot more glass because we need to keep leveling up. So that means I'm going to need to go back and do a little bit of villager trading. Best way of getting glass I've got, really. Well, this is certainly the quickest way of getting glass. I could smelt a load of sand, I suppose, but you know, who's got time for that? So I'm going to head back, restock on logs and glass. We're going to keep filling this, backfilling this. We're going to need to put some additional, so here we're going to need a set of fence gates running along just above this block, and then similarly we'll have another one above this level to stop the water backflowing into these areas. But we're getting there steadily. Back in a moment. Alright, this is where we find out whether I have to learn to fly very quickly, because I was flying over lava at the time. Luckily I was flying quite high above lava, but I always hate it when you get a crash and you're in a dangerous position because, you know, dying from things will dying from bugs will often offend. Taking its time. Modern Minecraft. Stability personified, eh? But oh. Now, certain versions of Minecraft remembered your flying status and other ones didn't. Yay. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, little fella. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. This is what it's going to get me bored, and then it's going to suddenly start and catch me, and I'm going to be let up my neck in lava. Joining world. Here we go. Let's have a look. What we going? Are we going to live? Are we going to die? Who knows? Who knows? Certainly I don't, because at the moment... Oh, man. Well, we will live. But the problem I've got is I need soul sand, and apart from the blaze over there, which is going to be a bit of a pain. Oh, I actually looked, because I was well over this way when it crashed, so I can't see any soul sand, just soul stone. Now, there's got to be soul sand around somewhere, because I've got some. And, oh god, we're lagging again. Something is not playing nicely here. Alright, we may have to go and use the essence flowers to plants to make soul sand, which we can do, I think. I don't think that's an issue. But this is not playing nicely. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, give up on the nether. It's plain silly for silly buggers. What we actually need is soul sand. Soul sand is made with nether essence and fire essence. Please tell me I've made those. Definitely got fire essence. We'll take us 1 stack of fire essence and 8 stacks of nether essence. What the hell does nether essence look like again? Like a big semi-brown turd, like that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should hopefully make enough. I've already got a whole load more wood. We've got a whole load more stuff and things. But I thought while I was doing this, I would grab this little bit here. Just to... Wow, that will definitely be enough. Okay, I might have overdone it a little bit, but we got plenty of stuff. We got the glass, we got all of that. I'm going to drop off these 2 crybaby tears here, and we're going to head back and carry on with the thing. So I'll see you in a moment. All right. Well, I never want to place that many fence posts, fence gates again. Or make them for that matter. In both instances the job is somewhat thankless. We're going to grab this ice because I really don't want to have to do these buckets by hand, and we'll place our ice buckets ice there and there and all the way down here. I need to switch out my pick as well, because obviously this is silk touch. I might try it just with the axe, because that should in theory work. All I need to do is break. It's not like I need to do anything fancy, I just need to break the stuff. So yeah, now we're getting into the fun bits. Now I've got a shift click, which is a bit more of a pain, but there you go. So getting the ice down will get these water flows in, and obviously, in fact, let's just give this a test. Wow, does not want to. No, okay. That's fortune 3. I want to swap it out. Oh, bugger. Okay, that's the thing, is it? Just need to not point at the glass then. Idiot. Oh god. Let's try that again with the fortune axe. So that should put a flow into there. There should be a nice little gap between the two, but the little beasties can pop up between that, so as long as I'm not facing the glass, I should be all right. Just go down. Yeah, I mean, that's the trick, isn't it? Just don't face the glass. Alright, let me finish this bit off and I'll be back in a second. Alright, water flows in place. I think the next thing we need to do is take out the monument, which is of course a slightly larger job. Yeah, but we should be no problem. We'll get that done. But right now I need to sleep and check what I need to do next. Back in a mo. Okay, quick update. We've got the things now. I know in the design, the video design that I'm watching, the killing mechanism is a lava source. 1, 2, 3, and then here. And these are going to be lava source blocks, 3 deep. Now, there's a bit of detail about how many blocks they fall, but if they're falling into water, which at the bottom they are, and the tenderizing mechanism is 1, 2, 3 lots of what's 8. Oh, hang on, nearly missed one. Is 8, 16, 24 blocks of lava, which I've got to go and get from somewhere. I wonder where I can find lava. Actually, can I find lava? This one does not. If it has, it's not showing any. Oh, he's got that little lava stone thing on the top, hasn't it? Okay. Gimme. Oh, you were just ordinary old basalt, were you? Okay. Well, we can definitely get 16. And if I'm very careful, I can just squirt down here. Until I've got all the lava I need for the first 2 batches. And then we need, I don't think the actual fall is relevant, because anything that falls into water doesn't take damage, so the actual consistency of the fall shouldn't matter. Good my. However, once I've got these in place, life gets just a tad more dangerous for me. I'm also curious as to why source blocks. Now, I suspect you could achieve the same thing without source blocks, just using flowing, because they'll flow anyway and things. But let's not mess around with a tried and tested method, eh? And God, there's lag. Man, what is going on with this game today? I really don't want to be lagging around. I mean, if I'm lagging in the nether, I'm lagging around lava. It's I'm not too worried about getting caught in lava. I mean, I'm in the middle of an ocean. All I need to do is scotch up and into there, and I'm out again. But you know, safety first and all that. So that's that, and I'll go and get the next layer on, and then I think we need to be putting the killing chamber in next, and then it'll be to, which I have, I've actually got my redstone back, so I should have everything I need for that. But yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, at the moment I'm keeping this pretty much to Cubfan's original design. Because I don't need to change it. What I want to do is I want to make this. That is the wrong way around. Okay. Damn you. I want to make this as vanilla, he says, with an obsidian chest there, as possible, and then unvanilla it. I don't even know whether that's a thing, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to unvanilla the thing, and I'll pop that there back for a moment. So these guys are going to fall down here. They're going to hop around inside this thing, and that should do for that. I've got a very simple access mechanism which we'll tidy up later. And what I'm in the process of doing is just upping the walls one all the way around the edges. So I've done it on that side. I've not gone to a level. I actually quite like the stepped look of this, and yeah, it also uses less glass because I've had to go back and get more because there's never enough glass. How people only manage with just bog standard shulker boxes all the time. Oh, no. I think I got away with that. That's Quark being helpful. Yeah, how people get away with bog standard shulker boxes, I will never know. Now, having done all of that, I think the only thing we have left to do is to get the ocean monument turned into a soul sand thing. Now I know I've seen two different varieties of this one. I've seen one where the monument is chopped down, and one where you just place the soul sand on the top. Given that I actually want the contents of the monument, I am going to be going for the chopping down of the monument rather rather than I just want to borrow a little bit of that if you don't mind, thank you very much, rather than the method of the alternative method of doing that. Now this will mark the four corners for me quite adequately, which will show me where I need to work to once we go in there, and then we'll get the soul sand on the inside edges. But to maximize the spawn rates, I definitely want to be going down and chopping out of this thing here, which means a vein miner which of course is going to really hammer my food. But that's fine, because what I actually want is, well, all of this. So I'll be back in a moment. Well, there's one thing that's certainly true, and that is, thank God for vein miner. I would not have liked to have done this. I mean, I have done this, obviously. I did it in the last season, but we did a slightly different kind of attack or approach than this, which of course was to use the shards of Laputia from Britannia. And we have run out. I mean, I am filling this chest up big time, as you would expect. But I don't know whether I'm actually going to have enough space in this one. I'm probably, having said that, I will get quite a bit of space back in that one once I've finished vein mining this lot out. So yeah, it costs a bit in food, but that's not actually a major concern. You know, we've automated that, so it's just a matter now of clearing this. I'm going to leave the bottom platform in place, and hopefully, I don't know, where is the oh, I'm going to have to just scutch across there, aren't I, with it, just to place that, but it's not the end of the world. And we get a lot of nice little resources, so yeah. I'll continue this, and then of course everything inside of this space here, so basically from here over, is going to be soul sand, which will be entertaining to a place, but there you go, not a problem. We'll just place these. Ow. I forgot about that. Oh well. We'll live. Literally. Right. Back with this. See you in a moment. Unbelievably, that first batch of soul sand wasn't enough. I had to go back and make a little bit more. So we are basically making the world's largest soda stream, it feels like, with the bubbles. Let's get busy with the fizzy. That's dating me, admittedly, that particular advert. But yeah, in theory, this should be a working farm. Now we have got one real advantage here, and that is that that we can fly. Creative flight trumps. Hello, give me that back. Did I get it? Where did it go? No, 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 no. Oh, crap. It's gone down there. I think I've just lost me. I think I probably just lost me, my super torch. But it's definitely working. Fall through. Swim, swim, swim. Burny, burny, burny. Fall down into the bottom. And I think we can say that's a success. Now we just need to get rid of this. So let's have a look. Build. No, 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 no. It's not build back, is it? Hang on. It's in the dive bag. And yep. And then we're going to go back into there. That is going to go into there. That can go away in there. Hey, stop it. Grab a couple of those. That can go 1 and 2. And that. And that. And now we should be able to go and have a look at the fruits of our labour to see what we've got floating around down there. Go away. Now realistically I do need to have some kind of stopper on that. But these should... Ow. They're not supposed to be able to see me. Definitely working. Yeah, plenty of stuff coming through, so I think as that goes, I think we can say that we have got a successful mainly vanilla Guardian farm. There is an exception, and that is that we've got these, and we're obviously getting some fish as well, which is all nice. Did not get me torched, did I? No. I think probably want sweeping edge or something on this one. Or not. Yeah, it's that stupid thorns effect that these guys have. But, you know, it's working. And that's the main thing. Let's turn that off. So, I think next episode, now we have created this monstrosity. What was that? Is that... Are they trying to shoot something on? Wow. Definitely working. But if we... now we've got this monstrosity, we can now think how we can use modern technology, other than just having a, you know, a giant chest, to make it work better. So, for example, would it be good to have it have an optional XP farm mode or just farming mode? You know, that's a possibility. If it is, how do we want to do it? You know, we could potentially just get rid of the water source blocks, and presumably that would come. I don't even know whether Guardians take full damage. But I'm happy enough with that. It's a first step. Next things, how do we improve it a little? Doesn't have to improve it a lot, just improve it a little bit. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.